Welcome, all you entertainment holics out there in Radio Land. It is time yet again for another thrilling, exciting installment of, you guessed it, Wicked Entertaining, coming at you live each and every Friday from 6 to 7 p.m. Pacific Time. That's 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Only on, we're on Rock Rage Radio. We're also on many other avenues, such as YouTube. We're on Twitch, Vimeo. You can see us on Instagram TV. You can see us on many channels. Like several. Too many to count. We're also distributed by Sony Music Entertainment. We can be found on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and several other places where you can find video and music and podcasts and whatnot. So check us out. We can always be found. Anyway, this is your host with the most, Jennifer DeVoe Muse, and we're here live tonight with an amazing guest that I'm very excited to introduce to all of you. Mr. Outrageous, 16-time belt champion, Mr. Al Burke. He's also in a very famous scene of The Wedding Singer. He is featured in too many music videos to count. Too many at this point. Anywhere from Eminem to Billie Eilish to Black Veil Brides to too many. And we're going to talk about all of that, of course. And then he's also been in, a lot of movies. Like, too many. No, just kidding. He's probably one of the most employed actors, stuntman, in the industry. I don't know too many more people who have been in as many projects as he has. Continuously working, which is fucking awesome. Especially in that industry, to be continuously working like multiple projects on a yearly basis. So we're going to bring the amazing Al Burke on. Woo! And we've got the sultry songstress, Amy Bowman, in the house.
How's it going?
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you girls?
Yeah, not too bad.
You ready, Al, for this?
I'm always ready, baby.
Oh, nice. Still a punchy hole. Still a punchy hole.
We like to hear that. Oh, and of course, we also need to mention that to our wonderful horror fans out there. He's also Punchy the Clown in the Killjoy movie series. So, like I said, one of the most employed actors and stuntmen on the planet.
In fact, I just got notified when we were talking just before we switched off to start here.
Yeah?
I leave Tuesday, shoot a commercial in Mexico.
Fuck yes!
Yeah!
That is awesome! Yeah, this man travels all over the world for his craft.
Nice.
That's fucking incredible.
I got to travel for wrestling. I'm getting to do it now as an actor, and yeah, loving every moment of it. It's not the easiest. You pack up, get to the airport, sit around, wait forever, stuff like that. But
right.
Hey, it's my job. I'm loving it, and it's okay. I'm good with all that.
I got a good question for you, Al. Do they fucking pay for you to fly? Or does it come out your own pocket?
Oh, no. They pay me per diem.
Ooh.
They pay me hotels. They give me transportation. I don't have to drive at all.
Oh, dude,
nice.
That's fucking awesome.
Like
nice.
I went to Japan once for wrestling and once for acting because I shot a commercial in Japan. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, they pick you up. They take you everywhere. I had a guy that he did all my translating. Because a lot of them did not speak any English.
Okay.
But they had to teach me Japanese because I had to speak Japanese in the commercials. So, yeah. It's all good. I love my life. I'm having a great time. It's challenging.
He said, "Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto."
I was about to say, do you still know the Japanese phrase you had to say?
I ended up saying, well, when I left town here on the airplane, I had 4 phrases. I knew them all, no problem. I get there, the easiest one, they go, no, we don't like that one. Say this. Now say this. Now say this. 15 new phrases in Japanese. Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Hey.
But yeah.
That's awesome.
Good times. Good times.
Yep.
Rapid fire Japanese. Rapid fire.
Luckily, I had a bunch of little girls that took care of me, and they would help me with when I would say something. Go, no, tell me how to say it better.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
That's cool.
No, it was, but I mean, your brain goes to mush after 8 hours, anyways, and trying to learn another language on the spot like that is not easy.
Oh. No, I bet not.
But it's all good, and I'm having fun.
That's awesome. Can we ask what the commercial was about, or?
Yes, that was a hay fever commercial, and I was playing the guard that guarded you from getting the hay fever. And it was fun. I mean, I had 2 untrained Doberman pinchers that were full size. That one wanted to lay down, one wanted to go the other way, and I had to hold in there while saying a line in Japanese, stuff like that. So it wasn't the smoothest, but hey, I got it done, and I'm happy with what I did.
I bet. I mean, that's just crazy that they would fly you all the way to fucking Japan to do a commercial and stuff. That's badass.
Well,
Yeah.
When I went to Mexico, this was probably 15 years ago, I shot a Corona commercial, riding a Harley, singing an old-fashioned song in Spanish. And same thing. I learned it. I got all my, Mexican friends together so they could teach it to me in Spanish. So I had it down. I get down.
Okay.
No. We want Spanglish. We want
English.
to laugh. It's not quite there, but you're trying really hard.
Yeah.
I had to relearn it. And the hard part was, as you're riding a bike and stuff, and at one point, the opening morning, the other rider with me that was from America crashed his bike twice.
Oh,
dang. Was fired on the spot. They had to move that bike to the back of the pack because it was wrecked.
I bet.
It was supposed to be the hero bike. And then brought another bike up with another guy. And he could speak Spanish, but he had to learn it in Spanglish. So I had to help him. Oh. But that played, I didn't realize Corona owns movie theaters all throughout Mexico. That played every single movie, and I guess everybody loves this song, and they would all sing along with it. So that was kind of cool.
Wow. Okay.
I wish I could have been there to actually see it, but I had friends, the Lucha Libre friends from Mexico and stuff.
Oh, nice.
They said it was really cool. You'd hear you'd be walking down the hall, and this theater's playing your song. You could hear them singing, then you hear this one, and then all of a sudden, it came on for us. Now we get to sing it.
Nice.
Wow.
I get to travel all over and have a great time.
That's great.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I love it. So, where have you traveled for wrestling? I met all over, everywhere possibly.
In all 50 states.
Okay. Nice.
I've been to. I went to Israel for wrestling. I went to New Zealand and Japan.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was your I don't know, I guess what was one of your most favorite places to wrestle?
I mean, Japan, Tokyo Egg Dome is, a huge deal and everything. Mm-hmm. That was okay. I mean, I remember my very first match for WWF. I was against Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Louisville.
Oh, wow.
Probably 50,000 people in the street. You're going to get your ass kicked. And, I was fairly new. I walked in going, yeah, wow. It was a little intimidating. And then by the end, I had people that would actually take signs and hold them up. And for me,
oh, wow.
that was kind of cool.
Was that one of the biggest places that you wrestled, like a biggest arena or something? In Japan?
40, 50, 60,000 probably.
Wow. Okay, that is pretty big.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Yeah. I agree.
That's scary.
It was fun. Like I said, a little intimidating at first, but you get over it. You got a job to do, and if you do it well, you get invited back. And I ended up doing over 5 years with WWF, so I guess I did okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. My question is, what were you doing before you got into WWF? Like, how old were you when you started that journey?
I didn't start until I was 33.
Okay.
So
I got you.
But see, I had gone through boxing.
Okay.
I did the whole karate gig too. I did bare knuckle fighting, and then wrestling. So, I tell people I've fought my whole life basically. So.
Wow, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always wanted to know, like, what did you do before you became Mr. Fucking outrageous? You know what I mean? Like, what were you like before that? That's crazy. So you kind of like already had that as a background for the most part. I mean, wrestling and boxing. I don't know. I don't want to say apples and oranges necessarily, but it's still a lot of physical activity. It's a lot of But I mean, do you think that you like this? Yeah. Do you think you like more like wrestling has like a storyline? A lot of people we all like to call it a male soap opera. No, you know what I mean? Like, at least that's what I always called it. I don't know. I've been a wrestling fanatic since I was 7. Okay. I was the president of the local chapter fan club in Aledo, Texas, a little town on the west side of like west of Fort Worth, some little town. You know what I mean? And like I fell in love with wrestling at the age of 7. You know what I mean? So like you're talking like 1980. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And he's a 16-time belt champion.
What?
That's what I'm saying. Isn't that fucking awesome? What all belts have you held?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you.
Oh my god! So you were Intercontinental Champion.
Okay. World Champion, Tag Team Champion, U.S. Champion, TV Champion. I mean,
fuck yeah! Wow. That's what I'm talking about.
I have to write stuff down just to remember it now because I just.
But that's amazing. That's what I'm talking about. That's like a huge. That's just wrestling alone. That's like fucking huge. Right? Right? Oh, the man.
Andre the Giant. Most people can never say, I stepped in the ring with Andre the Giant 2 times.
Right.
So
very true.
So this is kind of my keepsake, from those days and stuff. I thought, that's pretty freaking cool to go against one of the largest men in all the world and all of wrestling.
I can't even imagine. That's like, what was that like? Yeah, what was that like?
That was fascinating. I bet. The first time I was in, it was when Andre and Haku were the Colossal Connection.
Okay.
And the first time I faced them, I started off against Haku. As soon as he took me over and he smashed my head into Andre's boot, Andre climbed in. I got the heck out of it. It's like, see ya, bye. And it was funny because I still joke with Haku when I see him over in Vegas every year. I'm like, yep, see ya, bye. And he goes, yeah, you said that. You just left. Because Andre is 540 pounds. So say it's an exaggeration. He's only 480. 480 pounds falling on top of you does not sound like any fun to me at all.
No, not at all.
But then a couple months later, I saw that I was back on the board facing them again, but this time they were the World Tag Team Champions for the WWF.
Oh, okay.
This is cool. But I had already worked that night, so they didn't require me to get in the ring. So, and I was with one of my best friends back then. And Aku brought him over to the corner, and I'm like, man, sorry. So the crowd was hating me for not helping them out. So he had to do all the work, which he knew, no big deal. But yeah, the fun time to do that.
That's awesome. So, who else have you loved wrestling against?
Well, one of the biggest names other than that was Ultimate Warrior, of course.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He pressed me over his head like I was, a 10-year-old child.
Wow.
I didn't help. I didn't anything. It's just boom. I was up there. I'm like, whoa. And back then, he drops you. He steps out and drops you behind him. Hits the rope, body splashes. It picks you up, throws you out through the ropes.
Oh, wow.
Picks you up, throws you over his shoulder, and then runs back to the locker room with you over his shoulder. Now, when you're out of breath, can't breathe, and you got the shoulder right across your stomach, you can't get a breath in at all. So you're dying.
Yeah.
But no, I had guys like that, Hercules, Jimmy Snuka, Jake the Snake.
Oh, wow.
Very first match was Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and that was my very last match. I didn't figure it that way, and they didn't know I wasn't fantastic. But that was kind of cool. Big John Studd, who is probably somewhere very close to 7 foot, also.
Right.
I went against the Rockers, the Bushwhackers, the Legion of Doom, Heart Foundation. I went through a lot of them, and people say, well, all you did was get your ass kicked. I'm like, you don't understand. These are the biggest, baddest guys in the world. And I didn't expect to win. I mean, as I got better, I would try things, but I realized most of the time they just edited out if I made them look bad. So it was just about them, beating me up, and that was it. So I'm like, okay, fine. Beat me up, pay me, let me go home.
Well, I'm going to sound gullible right now, but they really threw you through the ropes of the ring into the chairs?
Well, it wasn't in the chairs. It was actually up the but no, we sometimes get in the you walk. I go through the rope, grab with both hands, and one person hard. The rope gets through my hands, and my touchdown was probably 8 feet from the ring. That's how far. I didn't go over the top rope. I went through the middle rope, I think.
Oh.
But that's a long way to fly to hit the ring.
Yeah.
The Ultimate Warrior, Jim was so strong. Like I said, he pressed me over his head like I was crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. And some of those guys, unbelievably strong. But I still look back at it. I was honored to work with this world.
Right.
How many bones have you broken?
I have 4 damaged discs, 7 broken noses. I couldn't tell you how many fingers and toes.
Oh, damn.
I broke my nose back twice afterwards, and then I just gave up. I went out drinking and I went,
ow.
Okay.
The doctor did it the first time. He goes, don't come back to me if you're going to keep up this kind of work. So
of course.
Broke it again. I was like, okay, he's not going to fix me, so I guess I got to do it.
Well, I mean,
one side does not work at all.
Oh, God. Oh, damn. I mean,
it's not easy, but it's what we love to do, and it's what we train to do, and that kind of helped me get ready to do stunt work, which is a lot of the same basic techniques. They call me if we can't heat it with padding. So a lot of times I'll have to fall on the asphalt or the concrete or the wood floor or whatever. So that's kind of been my specialty here in Hollywood now, because of my crazy pro wrestling career.
Okay, well that's nice.
Oh yeah.
So that was like a segue into that world.
That did help me, yes. I remember watching TV when I was, new into acting and stuff. I thought, stunt work, that would be cool. If I could just do one job as a stuntman, I'd be happy. Well, my IMDb, I probably got 50 or 60 credits on there just for stunt work. So I guess I did okay.
I want to say that yeah, you did good. You did really good. But I want to say I'm getting like multiple texts right now from people who are huge fans of yours, and they just want to let you know. So
Well,
I'm
tell more people to fucking watch the broadcast.
Yeah.
Watch.
Yep. This is
Yeah. Now, are they call in and ask questions, or they message you?
We have a message thing. I'm trying to get it set up with a way that people can call in during the broadcast and like ask us questions. You know what I mean? Kind of pipe them in. So I'm working on that as a way to do things. Rock Rage Live says stop by and have a drink. Vinny Vincent, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, so what up, Vinny?
Was my favorite.
Oh wait, let's see. Shout out to them because they just release a new song.
Oh, Hell's Gate did, yes.
There you go. Okay, so we'll give you a shout out, even though it's not your episode this week. We will say Hell's Gate put out a new music video. There you go. All right, go check it. Go check it out. We support our friends, right?
Right.
Okay. All right, so I want to play a little clip of Al Burke doing his wrestling.
Nice.
Before we segue into the world of acting and whatnot. All right, hold on. We're gonna go play this clip, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. We've got YouTube share, and we've got. Let's see.
Look at that. There's two people there that just don't care. Legion of Doom making their debut here on Wrestling Challenge. They've come here to the World Wrestling Federation with only one thing in mind, Ray. Yeah, to kick some people around. They want the gold currently around the waist of Demolition. And they are all business. You know, it's very hard to beat somebody that don't care. And by the looks of them and that lousy haircuts, they don't care. I kind of like the haircut. I have a lot of sympathy in my heart right now for Al Burke and Bob Bradley. Because they're going to get a lesson. Look at this. Look at the ease he picks that man up. Irish whip in, standing drop kick right into Kisser. Whipping him in earlier on before the broadcast this week. We had a chance to speak with Demolition.
The Legion of Doom, or should we say Demolition imposters, spikes and paint all over face. Well, we're gonna kick the paint right off that face.
You know we should be flattered, but we're not. You stinking Demolition wannabes.
Simple mathematics, what you idiots don't know. There's 3 of us and only 2 of you.
Well, only 2 of them are going to be allowed in the ring at any given time, Brain.
Well, as we just heard a few moments ago, Hulk Hogan is returning to the WWF, and he's ready for battle. But before then, this afternoon from 12 noon until 2, it's going to be Hulk Hogan live to help celebrate the 3rd anniversary of the World Gym in Somerville. See the Hulkster, congratulate him, welcome him back in Somerville this afternoon from noon until 2 at the World Gym. Uh-oh, look out. The
he going to... Oh, look at this. The beginning of the end right there, Brain. He's not getting up from that. It's all over but the shouting. I'm impressed. Didn't take long. Let's go up to Mike McGurk. Very impressive, to say the least, the debut of Legion of Doom here on Wrestling Challenge. Brain, I would say look out all other tag teams. Well, they're a big, tough team. They're vicious, they're strong, they're quick, and obviously they don't care. Look at their haircuts. Let's go back and take a look at some of the action that went down earlier on, and it was fantastic. Look how Hawk has this man spin over his head like nothing. Threw him away just like yesterday's garbage. Animal fires this man in. Big drop kick from Animal. Watch this. Look at the balance there. 360 done in midair, and it's all over but the shouting. Look out, all other tag teams. Let's go to the... Well, listen to the...
I'm sorry. That was just horrible.
That was terrible. Hey, I had a patient kick me in the liver like that one time. I'm not kidding. Look, I felt that.
No, it was so humiliating because it's so humiliating because like they did a recap of how bad they pwned your ass at the end. They had to re-show that whole thing of you being on the shoulders and him jumping off and... Dude, that was one of the most badass things I've ever seen in my life. How in the fuck did that feel?
Your teammate ditched you. Like, dang.
Like, what the hell?
They came to me before we wrestled. And this is, we picked you tonight. And I knew the Road Warriors because they had a gym in Minneapolis back when I was training there. And, you know, so I knew them, that they knew of me more than they knew me. But they knew enough to pick me because, you know, I was experienced. And they go, sorry, it's going to be a really rough night because this is our very first match here and we got to come out and make a statement. And I told them, fuck you, bring it, boys. And you could see it. And, you know, but they were such pros. I mean, most of that I did not feel because of my training. The flip off the shoulders, that one I ended up cheating a knee in too much. And I ended up taking 27 cc's of fluid out of that knee 3 days later. Damn. So, yeah, it blew up quite a bit. But no, that's what we get paid to do. And, you know, go out there and make them look good, make them look strong. And those guys are so big and strong anyways that, you know, they could do anything and they look like powerhouses, which they were. Yeah. Like I said, the guys are true professionals. I miss them both. Good times back then.
Hell yeah. All right, so segue into being a stuntman and then eventually going into like regular acting. So what was your first role as a regular, like an actor?
My very first role, let me go back before wrestling. I fought getting into wrestling because I thought it was really stupid. Well, it still is, but I did it anyway for 37 years.
There we go.
So I was busy in the middle of my wrestling career, and one of the local promoters out here in LA, Carl Lauer, comes to me and says, I got this movie, I got a part for you, I think you'd be great. You know, so I'm like, okay. So, you know, I read the script and everything. And I had to go audition. So it's a Mexican movie about Mexican folklore. And I think there were 10 or 12 Hispanic people sitting at this whole table looking at me. And they go, well, did you read the script? And yeah. Well, what do you think? I go, you have to pay me a lot of money if I'm going to get my butt kicked by a Mexican at the end of this movie. And they're all sitting there going, I'm like, kidding, hello. I worked with the Lucha Libre guy, so we had great fight scenes and stuff. And that's one of those where I pull out a gun, the guy ducks underneath, flips me over his back onto the concrete with no padding.
Oh.
So, that was my first thing, like, oh, this is what we do in wrestling, no big deal. I mean, if the padding isn't there, we still have to fall.
Right.
So that was the start of my career. I went and got an agent after that, and, I was pretty happy with what I've done.
That's awesome. Yeah, you have done a lot.
Totally cool.
Now, I did just get an award about 6 months ago over in Vegas.
Okay.
Real award. It's a wrestling organization. They have an award called the REEL for movie reel.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody had come to me and says, I'm going to nominate you for this. And I was like, yeah. Well, then the top guy with the most credits is Judo Gene LaBelle, and he has about 300 credits. Second place is Rowdy Roddy Piper, and he has like 150 credits. He goes, you're right in between the two and closer to LaBelle.
Wow.
Okay, I guess that's kind of cool. And then once I really thought about it, I'm like, I guess I've really done quite well. I mean, I'm very blessed in what I've gotten. But I set my mind way back when. I want to be the guy that you see in all these different projects, but you have no idea what his name is. And so I think I've kind of done that. I mean, a lot of people know me now, but that's kind of what I do. Every little part out there, I want it. I want every little one-liner out there, even a little stuff. Okay, no big deal. So that's kind of what I based my careers on, and yeah, it's been pretty damn good.
That's amazing. And cool. I know you've played a cop in like 5 million things, so.
Cop has been the go-to thing. I tell people, especially right now, it's a little slower right now. I'm about 2 jobs a week, 1 to 2 jobs. So that's 50 to 100 jobs a year. Out of that, 80% of it is as a cop. So that's been my bread and butter, and I'm happy to do it. And, pretty much every rapper video I'm in, I'm beating them up or shooting them or doing something mean to them. Because that's what they feel their life is, and that's why they hired me.
Right.
And we'll be playing some of those shortly.
Sometimes I get a better cop, but most of the time, no, I'm just being learning. I'm not a nice cop.
Well, there are good cops and there's bad cops.
And I'm sure if we got a ticket from any cop, he wasn't nice about it. He could have cared less.
I'm sure, but, that's also not his fault that you were breaking the law.
They'll usually tell you that, too.
I mean, if you were speeding and you were fucking speeding, you shouldn't be surprised that you got pulled over and got a goddamn speeding ticket.
Well, like if you run a stop sign, you ran that stop sign.
Yeah, of course you did. You did it intentionally because you didn't care. You ran that stoplight. You did.
Right.
A lot of the cops will tell you, says, why did you do something stupid that I had to write this stupid ticket, so you had to take your stupid money to pay the card? Wasn't that stupid?
Keep your money.
Because the government has to make every penny they can off us.
Yep.
But anyway. Sorry, I'm a dick. Anyway. So I want to play a scene of one of my most favorite iconic fucking scenes of yours.
Okay.
One of my favorites. Besides all the music videos that I love you in, but I love the Wedding Singer.
Ooh. So do I.
And if you've ever seen The Wedding Singer and you don't know this scene, then you fell asleep part of the way through the movie. I don't know what the fuck you were doing. Right. Maybe you were that guy who just wanted to, fuck his girlfriend, and you were just waiting for her to hurry up and finish watching this goddamn movie. But everyone has probably seen this scene. I mean, if you haven't, that's crazy. So tell us a little bit about this scene before. It's the song, like, it's when he realizes that the asshole's on the plane, and so is Drew Barrymore, and you know what I mean? And then they go, and he goes to sing the song, and then, you know, everything that happens, yes.
Yep.
When I first auditioned for it, I wasn't for Billy Idol, it was for David Lee Roth.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Hour wide, but I'm thinking, oh, girls, that's kind of cool. And all I got originally was my page of the script, which was, you know, the second to the last page.
Mm-hmm.
But I had 2 lines, and they ended up cutting it down to 1, which is okay. It's still my 1 line. But
Right.
I remember I went and auditioned, and the casting director goes, well, I got good news and bad news. Good news, I want you to, you know, I'm going to give you a call back. Bad news, it's in 5 hours. You got to come back to me. Sure, no problem. And I actually worked with the director, and he says, go ahead and invade his space. So I did. And basically, our noses were almost touching. That's how close I was when I told him, you can't talk to Billy Idol that way. And but yeah, all in all, it was kind of a cool scene. But the night I got called, I think it was 28 days later, I get a call from agent, go, oh, you got that part. And what part? I haven't been out for anything in quite a while. They told me in the wedding scene, I'm like, this is a new bell. And then he says, oh, you went to this casting. Oh, okay, I remember that now. So they couriered over the script that night, so I had the script. So I'm quick reading through it because I got to film the next day. Right. So I read the whole script. I'm like, oh, God, this is such a chick flick. But okay.
Most definitely.
Yeah, but the funny part is, I have guys coming up to me now, you know, sometimes with their girlfriends or wives. I love that movie. And one guy was actually crying. He goes, oh my God, his girlfriend bought him my autographed picture for Valentine's Day. That was one of those.
Dude, because it's a fucking awesome movie. I mean,
oh my God, I love that.
Dude, it's an amazing movie. I mean, it's not as much of a chick flick as you would think. I mean, it's a really good comedy. You know what I mean?
Well, the songs that Adam does and stuff when he gets off. And, you know,
he's a really good singer. I love him as A little
backstory. Once we're all done filming, everything's done. They have a wrap party for everybody to come and, you know, get together. You know, kind of like our farewell goodbye.
Right.
And so Adam Sandler's there. Drew Barrymore didn't come. Drew had cleaned up her act, so she wasn't going around any partying at all.
I got you.
Yeah.
Billy Idol comes with this whole band and their equipment, and they set up and played a 2-hour private concert for us.
Oh my God!
Wow!
I could reach out and lean on the speaker, and they were right there. I mean,
my God, that would have been fucking awesome.
Yeah. Back, you know. Adam played every single song with Billy Idol and his band. And played it unbelievable. I had no idea he was that good. He didn't miss it.
Right. Wow. Writes his own lyrics, writes all his own songs. He sings everything. I've always loved him as a musician.
Me
and
too.
He sings in some of his movies, and I don't know. I'm a huge Adam Sandler fanatic.
I am too.
Normally his songs are crazy, you know, like, you know, whatever he's singing in the wedding scene, like, I hate you, you know, and then you know, and so he goes into the comedy. Playing with Billy Idol's band, like I said, didn't miss a note. It was the most awesome night of my life.
It would have. Oh my God.
Oh my God, every movie's gonna be like this. So cool. No.
That would have been crazy. That would have been really crazy. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think it would have worked the same with Vince Neil.
Probably not, but
I love Vince Neil. Always been a huge Motley Crue fan. It's not about that. It's just I don't think he has the same personality as Billy Idol.
No, I don't think so.
Billy Idol sold it. You know what I mean? Like, he's just got... I just think he's more charismatic.
Yeah. No, but
I just don't think it would have played the same. I just don't.
Billie was awesome. I was definitely very honored to be in a scene with him and stuff. And,
That's amazing.
that one line has become one of the famous one-liners in history, which is kind of cool. They have memes out and all this kind of cool stuff on the internet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So it definitely was a highlight of my life, and it was very early on in my career, so I thought, oh, man, I'm rocking and rolling now.
Fuck yeah. Well, if you don't know this scene, we're going to play this scene. So, get ready for it. I mean, dude, this is one of my favorite scenes. I think it's pretty much my favorite scene in the entire damn movie. So, alright, we're going to watch a little Adam Sandler and Al Burke and Mr. Billy Idol. And Drew Barrymore, of course. Alright, 1 second. Woo! Alright, we're going to share screen.
Oh, next time they come by, grab me a Heineken, will you?
Over to tell me how she feels, and Linda answers the door wearing nothing but my Van Halen t-shirt.
No way.
I don't know what to do. She's getting married and he's gonna ruin her life.
Yeah, Glenn doesn't deserve her. All he cares about are possessions. Fancy cars, CD players. Even women are possessions to him.
Yeah. See, Billy Idol gets it. I don't know why she doesn't get it.
Oh, I hope you find her. You guys will not believe this. Some creeping coach who thinks he's Don Johnson just asked me to be part of the Mile High Club. He said I was grade A, top choice meat.
Is he right in here?
Yeah. What's the Mile High Club?
Mile High guy is Glenn. They're on this plane.
No way!
You guys gotta help me.
Right! Yeah!
Good afternoon, everyone. We're flying at 26,000 feet, moving up to 30,000 feet, and we got clear skies all the way to Las Vegas. And right now, we're bringing you some in-flight entertainment. One of our first-class passengers would like to sing you a song inspired by one of our coach passengers. And since we let our first-class passengers do pretty much whatever they want, here he is.
I wanna make you smile whenever you're sad. Carry you around when your arthritis is bad. All I wanna do is grow old with you. I'll get you medicine when your tummy aches. Build you a fire if the furnace breaks. Oh, it could be so nice growing old with you. I'll miss you, kiss you, give you my coat when you are cold. Need you, feed you, even let you hold the remote control.
What the hell's that fruit doing here?
Get out of the way! Excuse me, sir, I have to serve the beverages.
How you doing, sir? Chicken or fish?
You better get out of my way, Billy. You're gonna get hurt.
Oh, yeah?
Don't you talk to Billy Idol that way.
So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Oh, I could be the man who grows old with you. I wanna grow with
Fuck yeah.
Love it.
That was awesome. That was great.
I have to admit, I still get chills when I watch that scene. It's also become one of my favorites, partially because of money, because I still get food for that. Right?
Wow.
But it became such a turning point. In my wrestling career, I was always the bad guy. When this movie came out, the fans instantly changed me. They didn't care what I did that was bad, they still liked me. And I didn't want any part of that, but I finally had to give in. But yeah, it's hung with me for all these years. I think that was in 1995. So almost, 20 years in? 30. Long time.
Yeah, it's been a while since that movie came out, huh? Jesus.
It has.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's my second favorite movie of his. My first would be the 50 First Dates.
Oh.
Just I don't know. It's a real toss up. You know what I mean? Because it's like.
No, it's not. No.
No. I don't know why. It's just that movie makes me cry so damn much.
Does it?
Anyway, 50 First Dates makes me fucking bawl my eyes out. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm an obsessed fan of his. I think I don't know. I just like he's originally from New Hampshire, but then he lived in New York, so I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
I mean, it was there again an honor to work with him and Drew and everybody else, Billie, and who gets to do that? I was blessed that I got to do that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that one is my number 2 income for everything I've ever done. Number 1 was a big national commercial that I made almost $100,000. So this one's a closer second. So it's been a heck of a run. Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, it's like think about every time, and this is a really popular movie. So every time they play this movie anywhere, you're getting residuals.
Yeah,
which is fucking awesome.
Only like a penny every time it shows, but it's showing hundreds and hundreds of times a week somewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
They play that everywhere, so that's like a huge movie.
All the time.
So I want to talk about also you getting into, like, I know you did Honey Boy and you did Cradle to the Grave, and I know you've done a lot of other movies and music videos, things like that. I know you're one of your biggest things you said was as a cop, so I know that. But other things I know you've done also is in the world of like sci-fi and horror, working with James Balsamo, our friend. With the Alien Danger, Raven Van Slender movies, and like I know you've done other movies with him too, right? I know you did.
Thing about James, he says everybody casts you as a cop. He goes, I never will. He comes up with all these other parts for me, but never as a cop.
No, but that's nice though. You know what I mean? That gives you more range of characters to play.
I'm not saying it in a bad way. It's just that's one of the things James has always done for me. And yeah, I've been
that's awesome.
At least a half dozen of his movies in different parts. And even
that's awesome.
The Clown came in one movie way back when.
And I know, so let's talk about the Killjoy series, where you are Punchy the Clown.
Punchy!
And weren't we talking about punchy porno the other day?
Oh, boy, weren't we?
We were talking about all us punchy files out there who are...
girlfriend. And then the girlfriend in the movie.
Oh, right.
And so Punchy was just all excited. I mean, beyond itself, because you've never seen Punchy with a girl. And I come walking in, jump on top of her, and I come up with 2 implants.
See, that would have been funny as hell. I would have fucking died laughing watching something like that.
Well,
but I'm also a sick, twisted individual.
But I love the idea, that Punchy's finally so excited and he's finally going to score, and oh crap, all he's going to.
He did score. It's not what he wanted to score. No, but that was a good idea that Dark Mark had, though. Turn them into balloon animals. Now that would have been funny. Silicone breast implants being turned into fucking.
We'll see. I do have Clown Motel 3. I do not know what I'm doing in that yet, other than we got all the legalities of Punchy crossing out of the Killjoy series, and the guy that owns Killjoy will not make another Killjoy movie. He doesn't like them.
Yeah.
It's made him
Is what it is,
Yeah, it is, and we've all had to move on. So I asked the director, who still owns Punchy, if I could go off, and he gave me the rights to go off and do whatever I wanted with him.
That's great.
I wouldn't do anything to hurt Punchy or his image.
No, of course not.
Really, go against Killjoy.
Yeah.
But no, I want to see Punchy out there more. We actually had a fan. I might have told you this. I don't remember where it was, but he went to one of the fan fests, talked to Charles Band, the owner of Full Moon, about Killjoy. He goes, "When's there going to be another Killjoy movie?" And the owner turns to him and goes, "Together." Like, why? He goes, "I don't like the movie," and he walked away from it. Now, but
it made you a bunch of money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We made a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying. He made a lot of money off that series. Why wouldn't you want to continue on with something that has made you very, like a lot of notoriety and money?
Yeah. Now, the cool part was Killjoy 3, the very first one where Batty Boob, Freak Show, and Punchy come out and meet Killjoy. We shot that in China. We took a plane to Hong Kong, took a train into China, and shot that over there. So that was kind of a cool experience.
That's yeah. That's crazy.
I mean, we had a whole studio. They built all the sets. They were fabulous, set makers and stuff. So it really did look cool. Killjoy 4, which was Killjoy Goes to Hell, we shot that here in LA in Hollywood. And we actually used Freddy Krueger's old boiler room.
Oh, wow.
That had some meaning there. Now, sadly,
that would have been cool.
That whole building has been renovated, and now it is condo. They don't understand. That building is severely haunted because it was a mental hospital.
Oh, wow.
So I wandered those halls many nights till early morning looking for ghosts or something. Never found them, but I was looking.
Well, the next time you decide to go, you call me up. Well, I'll go with you. We'll see ghosts.
Well, the sad part is they turned.
Dude, that'd be badass.
Condos now. People are living there.
Ooh,
damn.
Woken up in the middle of the night from some ghost going.
Look, okay, I'm going to move back to Los Angeles. We're going to start our own television show that's going to be about, like, ghost hunting and shit. And, like, trying to find freaky shit like Chupacabra and whatever else. Like, I think that'd be a pretty fucking awesome show. I mean, I think we'd have a lot of ratings. I mean,
no, I think it would be good. And,
be a lot of fun.
That's the bottom line. It would be fun.
Damn right. We'll travel around the world and like like the Loch Ness monster shit, We'll go and do discoverings of different things. I think it'd be pretty badass. Yep. But I'm gonna play a trailer with a little bit of Punchy the Clown. A little Killjoy. This ought to be fun.
He is on cue.
Fuck yes. All right, here we go. We're having too much fun this episode. Woo. Okay, here we go. this one.
I was a demon prince, top clown in hell with 1,000 different names.
You're in the red. Your accounts.
I don't follow. Didn't turn out the way I expected. Mortality sucks. Welcome to Psycho Circus! Who wrote this shit, huh?
Since surfacing, Killjoy's had spotty luck, but he recently settled on a late-night variety show he calls
Psycho Circus. Great show.
You let Killjoy escape. Your mission? Lure Killjoy back from Earth. Capture him in this hall.
And bring him before us.
Grant me a ship. A massive spaceship.
Beelzebub.
I will destroy every city, one by one.
Release the 6 psychos.
Blast off!
Fallen angel, demon jester, master of disgrace, Killjoy.
Why have you summoned me? Where are we going? Hey there, long time no see. What the hell?
Indeed.
I'm Jezebel, the DA.
The district attorney, huh?
No, devil's advocate.
Freak show! Punchy! Fatty boots!
Oh, yeah.
Baby, how you doing? I live for the torment of humans!
What are you?
I'll kill you!
That was badass.
I loved it.
He was punchy. Yeah.
A lot of fun. We got to really go through some good growing pains with it as we got better and better. And yeah, then we just had everything just swept out from underneath us, sadly. But we'll see what Punchy can do. Punchy's going to be coming up in Clown Motel 3.
Oh, I can't wait.
Couple of months. And
very excited.
So I proposed to the owner of that movie series, to bring Punchy in, and we got all the legalities out of the way, and that he could do it without getting sued. So yeah, looking forward to it. I did mention the Punchy girlfriend thing, but I don't know. I think we're all just running and fighting, and we'll see what Clown Motel 3 brings.
Shout out to was it Joseph Kelly, right?
That's correct, Joseph.
Shout out to Joseph Kelly. He's got a lot of really good. Hell yeah, he's got a lot of good movies out put out. So very excited about that one. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's a super nice guy too. Exactly. I know a lot of the same type of people that you do in the industry, like a lot of the same like movie makers and other stuff like that, especially in the worlds of like horror or sci-fi or anything like that. So like those are two of my favorite genres. So that's kind of where I tend to lean towards. But I love many different genres of movies. So I don't want to just like pigeonhole myself into one fucking thing. But but let's talk about some of your music videos also.
Yeah.
I know you just did a music video recently. Tell us a little bit about that.
My last one that just got released about 7 days ago, I believe, was for Day to Remember, called Feedback. And
nice.
That one I'm only stunt driving in. Myself and another driver, we have two different police cars chasing the band on a dirt road. And there was many times we were laughing. We were playing Dukes of Hazzard. We got some air on this dirt road, and we got crossed up a couple of times, but we were doing 50, 60, 70 on a little dirt road.
Oh, wow.
For cars. So, but that one was there, so you really don't see, you see the other officer because they have him climb up at one point. That was that one, Blacktail Brides, Leader.
Yes, that one. Yes.
It was that came out about a month, 6 weeks ago maybe. Very dark. The three of us, I play a police officer as usual. We also have a priest and a judge. We all get our throats slapped. So we're all authority figures that Adam, the singer in the band, gets even with. But then I'm not quite sure, and I didn't get a chance to talk to Adam about this. He gets his throat sliced by a young kid that I think might be Adam as a young boy.
Yes, that's what it seems like. It's kind of like a full circle moment type of a thing, and it's a really good music video. It really is. But like you play an old fashioned style, like Bobby, like a British police officer with the garb with the hat and everything else. Like that was kind of more I noticed. But it makes sense because it's in the stylings and the setting of like Sweeney Todd.
Exactly.
So. I mean, even like the throat cutting and in the barber chair and the barber chair tilting back and there's a slide that goes down for the dead bodies. Like it's all Sweeney Todd. I mean, it's fucking amazing. And it's a really good rendition.
Yeah. He hits a pedal after slicing our throat. The chair tips back. The floor opens up and boom, down the floor we go.
Yeah, it's badass.
It is pretty freaking cool.
It's just like the movie. I love Johnny Depp, don't get me wrong, and I thought he did an incredible job with that movie. He did. I just kind of like the lead singer of Black Veil Brides kind of just seemed more intense, more like, I don't know, he just seemed more natural with it, even, No,
and, very, very nice to work with him. He is very professional.
Okay. I mean, that's awesome.
That we know bands, they don't, you're supposed to show up at 10 o'clock at night, and they show up at 3 in the morning because we're getting drunk or high or whatever. No, he was very professional.
It depends.
And it was very cool. Yeah, no, I love working with these bands because, I've done everything from Marilyn Manson to Lindsay Lohan to Eminem to Toby Keith to Billie Eilish. I mean, you're talking just a whole world of music there. Pharrell Williams, Happy. I had my.
You were in the Happy music video?
Were you really?
I was in the 24-hour version where it was actually 24 hours long. I was at 11 minutes and 11:36 was my time. Yeah, so it was 11 hours and 36 minutes. My video starts. So you can still find it on YouTube. The 24-hour one isn't there anymore, but. Yeah, I'm the.
That's crazy.
I'm the shop guy or whatever you call it at the car wash.
Okay.
I'm just walking around this car wash and kind of a little bit of jamming. I don't do a lot right away because they didn't want me to. And then people full out dancing and stuff. Mine was very low key. He was kind of jamming to the music, and pretty soon I started to do more and more and more. And that was my whole part. But yeah. they're getting Pharrell Williams. How big do these stars get? I mean, it's awesome. It's been a heck of a ride, and I'm very happy to be on it.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, okay. Now, didn't you say that? Marilyn Manson was really creepy? Like he kept fucking staring at you or some weird shit. What was that?
So I don't know. I find myself doing that where I'll stare off in a direction, and you basically you're shutting your brain off, and you're just kind of gazing, and then I'll say, "Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm not looking at you. Sorry." If somebody happened to be there.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but he was staring at me. I was the lead stormtrooper that basically was guarding him from the fans.
Oh, okay.
They brought in his real fans, and then they wanted to do a mosh pit. They wanted to really go at it, and we've got our Billie clubs, which we had to hold up like a cross because that's Marilyn Manson, and the big clear shields. So they're jumping into us like, no problem, boys. Well, we're knocking them down. They're loving every minute of it. Surprised that we didn't get more hurt, but we probably were hurt the next day.
I bet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that was disposable teams. So yeah, I've covered the whole gambit of people and stuff, and it's like I said, it's been a heck of a ride.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Well, I want to play one music video. I don't know if we want to go playing. I mean, I'd be playing music videos for the rest of my life if I was going to play every Al Burke music video.
Well, I think at this point I've done between 7, 8, maybe 900 music videos.
That's what I'm saying. Like I would never. I would run. Yeah, I'm just no way.
3 to 4 minutes of video.
Well, I'm gonna play like 1 or 2 maybe, and then that's good for now. But he's been in a lot of music videos, and I will be posting our own little Al Burke playlist on our YouTube channel, so check it out. Get Real Global TV, and we're gonna put it's gonna be a little Al Burke extraordinaire, like his little clips and his little. You can find all kinds of awesome stuff about him in that playlist. So, I
Japan too. You can put that in there.
Yeah, I'm going to be adding to that playlist for a while. Okay, so I'll be going fishing on your IMDb page and putting every possible thing in there that I can. So I've already added several projects in that thing. But I'm going to do a little, I figure we'll do, I don't know which, okay, I'm going to play one Eminem video. Which one do you like better? Would you say Ass Like That or,
Without Me?
Yeah, Without Me.
Without Me was a bigger video, I believe, because he ended up winning the MTV Music Video of the Year with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was his comeback video. You could tell by the lyrics in it that he was not in a good place. He was not friendly at all to any of us when we were in the video.
Mm-hmm.
He was really kind of a jerk. Then about a year or 2 later, I get Ass Like That. Much different person. So I just contributed to he was having a really hard time in his life. And nobody was on near him. And then later on, a couple of years later, he was much better and he was a nice person. And, which I'm always happy to see. I mean, we can all have bad days.
Right.
Yeah, but I say, because it's the best thing since pro wrestling in the original Without Me video. And I got Ass Like That, I got 4 scenes. The other one I only got 3, but it doesn't matter.
Well, I think I'll play Black Veil Brides and Without Me by Eminem. So I think okay. All right, so we'll be right back. Share the screen. Okay, here we go. Let's go share here. We're gonna go here. Which one I want? I want to go. Alright, we're gonna go
Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
We've got a bogey. I'm on the way.
Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
I've created a monster, cause nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady, I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want Shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of me mixed with some hard liquor, some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shock when I get shocked at the hospital by the doctor when I'm not cooperating. When I'm rocking the table while he's operating. Hey! You waited this long to stop debating, cause I'm back, I'm on the rag and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's heart problem's complicating. So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me. So come on and dip, bum on your lips, jump back, jiggle a hip and wiggle a bit and get ready, cause this is about to get heavy. I just settled all my lawsuits. Fuck you, Devin. Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. Little hellions, kids feeling rebellious, embarrassed, the parents still listen to Elvis. They start feeling like prisoners helpless, till someone comes along on a mission and yells, bitch! A visionary, vision is scary, can start a revolution, polluting the airwaves, a rebel. So just let me revel and bask in the fact that I got everyone kissing my ass, and it's a disaster, such a catastrophe for you to see so damn much of my ass. You ask for me, well I'm back. Fix your minutes and I'm tuning in, and then I'm gonna enter in and up under your skin like a splinter. The center of attention, back for the winner. I'm interesting, the best things in wrestling, investing in your kids' ears and nesting. Testing, attention please. Feel attention, soon as someone mentions me. Here's my 10 cents, my 2 cents is free. A nuisance, who sent? You sent for me? Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. A tisket, a tasket, I go tit for tat with anybody who's talking this and that shit. Chris Kirkpatrick, you can get your ass kicked worse than them little Limp Bizkit bastards. And Moby, you can get stomped by Obi. You 36-year-old boy-headed stand. You don't know me, you're too old, let go, it's over. Nobody listen to techno, now let's go. Just give me the signal, I'll be there with a whole list full of new insults. I've been dope, suspenseful with a pencil ever since Prince turned himself into a symbol. But sometimes, man, it just seems everybody only wants to discuss me. So this must mean I'm disgusting. But it's just me, I'm just obscene. Though I'm not the first king of controversy, I am the worst thing since Elvis Presley to do black music so selfishly and use it to get myself wealthy. Hey, there's a concept that works. 20 million other white rappers emerge, but no matter how many fish in the sea, it'll be so empty without me. Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me.
try to sleep with all the beautiful friends that you always depend to stay in the light of fame. They want you there to save a life, but only if you're dressed in what they like. You sin for fun and fall away. You're just a pawn. Aren't you lucky you're a bleeder? Aren't you lucky you're a bleeder? So hold your razor wide and swing it to the skies. Aren't you lucky you're a bleeder? Do what you need to stay alive. It happens every day, and it's still fascinating how after all this time that anyone would want this life to void of anything resembling light. You sin for fun and go away. You're just a pawn. Aren't you lucky you're a bleeder? Aren't you lucky you're a bleeder? So hold your razor wide and swing it to the skies. Aren't you lucky you're a bleeder? Do what you need to stay alive. Feels like an empty pit, and the demons rise around you. Have your vengeance. Find your salvation. To seek revenge. In hell we end. Aren't you lucky you're a bleeder? Aren't you lucky you're a bleeder? So hold your razor wide and swing it to the skies. Aren't you lucky you're a bleeder? Every one of us are bleeders. Every one of us are bleeders. So hold your razor wide and swing it to the skies. Aren't you lucky you're a bleeder? Do what you need to stay
Woo! Damn.
Nice.
It's fucking badass. Oh my god.
Really good.
Fucking love that Black Veil Bride song. Oh
Yeah,
my
me
god.
too.
That is just part of the fun ride that I'm on in Hollywood, and yeah, it's cool. It's really cool, and
That's incredible. You've just had such an amazing long career, and you're very, I mean, it's just I can't even like imagine like how awesome it's been to be you.
Right? I'm really jealous. No joke.
I know, jelly. We're so jelly.
I do seminars out here in Hollywood, telling people how I get so much work. And
That's awesome.
And I tell them, it says, take every job you can get, whether it pays or not. I know we all have to pay our bills. I mean, some of them pay well, some of them don't. I still do student films. I've been doing this for 20-some, almost 30 years, I guess. I still do student films for free once in a while. So
that's awesome.
Not beneath me to go out there and pay back. And plus, you got to realize, these are our future filmmakers. If they make it, they come back and
very true.
Right.
And that has happened. So, yeah.
We are in awe of you, sir. We are in
sir.
awe of you. We are not worthy. We are not worthy. Sorry. Wayne and Garth. That's us, Amy. That's us.
Yes.
The Wayne and Garth. Yes.
There it is.
I don't know which one's which, but
I know.
anyway.
Turning my mouth right now.
All right. Well, I want to thank Mr. Al Burke, Mr. Outrageous from WWF Wrestling, Punchy the Clown from the Killjoy movie series. You can't hurt Billy Idol.
You can't talk to Billy.
There you go. You can't talk to Billy Idol that way. And the Wedding Singer. Tons and tons of music videos and movies and stuntman career and acting, and I'm very excited. So be on the lookout for Clown Motel 3, where the Punchy the Clown will be reprised, which is reprise the role, and very excited for that. And just check out all of his music videos. I'm going to be putting up a huge compilation of Al Burke stuff for you guys to watch. I literally found a whole video that's like an hour and a half or hour and 40 fucking minutes or some shit. That's just all Al Burke. And I think it's like all Al Burke wrestling, but still, I'm putting that the fuck in there. Because, it's like a compilation video of all his awesome stuff in wrestling. So, I'm very excited. So, thank you so much for being on the show today. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you to Amy, the sultry songstress, always being Amy Bowman, for always being my cohort in crime.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
And I didn't get blush today.
What was that?
I didn't get Amy blushing today.
No, not today.
Oh, I know, right? Damn. It's Punchy Hose.
Yeah. I punchy hoed out all week.
Punchy Hose, Punchy Files. We're all obsessed with Punchy. Check us out next week. We will have Sensation on the show. Nice. Back with the release worldwide premiere of yet another music video. So I'm very excited for that. And then, of course, we've got a lot of other people coming up. I need help. I've got two dates to fill in June. So if you want to see if Suppressed Intentions would like to rebook, because I really would like to get them back on. Then some of the process of filling that. July, we've got Elizabeth Ertel, Canadian actress, voiceovers. She's a singer. We got Ash the Sky, my buddy Michael J. Felder. He's from one of the bands that, I used to manage one of his bands. Wouldn't mind managing these guys. They're fucking phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've got Jay Butler, author from Texas. So that's all like on that show. But also come back tomorrow. I don't know. Go watch our episode last Saturday with Al Burke on Fear and Fascination, Horror and Sci-Fi Unleashed, and see some of the stuff we talked about there. And then we've got tomorrow for Fear and Fascination, Sci-Fi, Horror and Sci-Fi Unleashed, we've got G. Larry Butler, actor. We're going to be talking about his acting in the world of horror and sci-fi. So very excited for that. And then the week after that, on the 15th, we've got Justin Cymbal. He does the God Bombs and some other like music in that realm, like horror, sci-fi type stuff. We've got Kadrolsa Ona on the 22nd. She is the queen of the paranormal. Like, literally, that is her title. She is the queen of the paranormal. You can see her at lots of, you might have even met her. You don't even know, Al. She's been in a lot of the cons. She's been in a lot of those, horror and sci-fi conventions. So I think you may have fucking run into this woman. You don't even know. The week after that, our friend Tracy Coco. Yes, she will be on the 29th of July. I've got that's June. My bad. July, we've got James Balsamo on July 6th. Bill Victor Arucon on July 13th. Sandy Johnson, the original Judith Myers, who played in the 1978 fucking movie Halloween. That's exciting. She's going to be on the 20th. And then we got horror and sci-fi author Sasha George. She will be on Saturday, July 27th. So we got a lot of really great people coming up between our shows. So I'm very excited on our journey. And thank you again. Please, everybody, go check out my little playlist of Al Burke on our YouTube channel, Get Real Global TV. So you can listen to us on Get Real Global Radio, KGRL, which is on Spreaker. We are on iHeartRadio. We are on Spotify. You can pretty much find us anywhere that podcast. We're on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. We're on Amazon Music, Audible, like pretty much everywhere. Deezer, too many to count. And then our video channels for Get Real Global TV would be Twitch, YouTube, Vimeo, and we're also on TikTok. And Instagram TV, I guess. So, many places. Go check us out. So, this has been Wicked Entertaining with your hosts, Jennifer DeVoe Muse and the sultry songstress, Amy Bowman. And this has been our featured guest for the evening, wrestler, actor, stuntman, Al Burke. Woo! Thank you. You have a wonderful rest of your night. Same to you, my wonderful sister, Amy. And I'll see you tomorrow, Amy.
Yep, I'll be there.
And hopefully I will see you again soon, Al. We will come back and do it again at some point when we've got some more projects that we have done, so we can feature you on some more things.
Okay.
And all right, everybody, have a great night. Stay safe, stay wicked, and stay entertaining. Till next week. Bye.
Bye.